They once called him invincible. The man who bent empires, crowned himself emperor, and rewrote the map of Europe. Napoleon Bonaparte, a force of nature wrapped in flesh. But by June 18th, 1815, on the muddy fields of Waterloo, even he could feel it, destiny tightening like a noose. He had returned from exile, desperate to reclaim his throne. France roared with his name once more, but the world had changed. Britain, Prussia, Austria, Russia, enemies once divided, now united for one purpose: to end him forever. The morning of Waterloo was soaked in rain and omen. The field was mud, cannons sunken, cavalry drowning in sludge. Napoleon, once a master of lightning war, was trapped in the slow death of terrain. Still, he believed. One final victory, one last strike. He would break them or perish. Across the ridge, the Duke of Wellington waited. Calm, silent, a wall of British steel. And far beyond, unseen but marching, the Prussian army, racing to decide the fate of Europe. Napoleon didn't see it, or refused to. Pride has a way of blinding gods. Then came the thunder. Cannon fire tore through ranks. French drums roared. The battlefield choked with smoke, screams shattering iron. Napoleon sent his finest, the Imperial Guard, men who had never known defeat. If they broke the line, glory would return. If they failed, everything would fall. They advanced through fire, tall bearskins above eyes of iron. But Wellington held. British rifles barked through the haze. The Guard wavered. They hesitated. And in that heartbeat, something happened that had never happened before. They broke. When the Guard retreated, whispers rippled across the field. La Garde recule. The Guard is falling back. It was not just an army collapsing. It was invincibility itself shattering. Napoleon watched, silent. No words left. No miracles coming. By evening, the Prussians arrived like a storm from the east. The French lines crumbled. Entire divisions dissolved. Flags trampled in mud. The eagle standard, the symbol of empire, lay face down in blood. Napoleon did not die that day, but something deeper did. His dream, his destiny. The man who had once ruled continents now fled through the night, not as an emperor, but as a ghost. Within weeks, he surrendered. No grand speech, no final charge, only exile. A lonely island called St. Helena, where he would spend his final days trapped with memory. Waterloo was not just a defeat. It was the death of ambition. The moment when a man who wanted the world discovered the world would not have him. And history, with cold certainty, closed the book on his empire. Napoleon once said, "Glory is fleeting." At Waterloo, he proved it.